Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to do some natural hair care, and specifically, I'm going to try with you for the first time my do-it-yourself dry shampoo. So the dry shampoo is a very simple. This one is made of arrowroot powder and raw cacao powder. If this is a success, I'm gonna actually put the recipe and we can make this one together, but you can see I'm gonna take you through. My hair is quite oily. With the natural hair care, I've got a lot of comments lately that my hair looks super long and thick and strong, and like a lot of compliments on my hair. And I give a lot of credit for the natural hair care that I've been doing for the past about 6 months or so, that I've been really passionately studying about how in the ancient times, before women had access to like running water and all these hair products and things that we have now, like the market shelves are full, like how did they have, like if you look it up, if you look up some pictures, like a lot of women used to have this super healthy, thick, long hair, like all the way down to the floor or to the hips and stuff. Like, how did they manage to have such healthy, strong hair without even access to this modern hair care stuff that we do? And I'm gonna dive more into all of those in some other videos, but one of the things that really like wears out the hair is too frequent of washing, because it's like literally wearing out the hair. So you don't want to be washing your hair like every day or too often if you want to grow healthy long hair. So that's been one of the main things that I've been doing, is like gradually, prolonging the time between the washes. And now I'm usually between like 1.5 to 2 weeks. Now I think it's like about 10 days ago that I washed, but you can see I also have been applying some like hair oil and stuff, but you can see that the scalp hair is getting a little bit oily. And I'm just gonna show the whole process with you. So I had a nice French braid yesterday and I slept with it. I always braid my hair for the night anyway, but I've been also trialing a lot of different what are they called, protective hairstyles. So I don't often keep my hair open, at least for the whole day, because that's also one thing that can really wear out the hair and dry it. Like if you're constantly touching it, and if it's like exposed to all the natural like elements of the wind and water, and like your clothes getting stuck on clothes and all these things, especially with a active toddler boy, I can tell you when my hair is open, even just by accident, how many times you get stuck. So I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna just brush it open, and we're gonna see what happens, because I haven't done this dry shampoo before, so I wanna test it with you. My plan is to do later today like a herbal hair oil, and leave it in for a few hours before I actually wash my hair. But I'm gonna go for lunch before that as well. So you can see already just like brushing the oil out makes it look better. I also have like a natural, what is it called, boar bristle brush, which is even better for it, but I didn't take it up in my office because I didn't actually plan to make this video. I just like saw my hair in the mirror. I was like, this is actually a good time to test. So this is the do-it-yourself shampoo, dry shampoo with the cacao and arrowroot. It's about half and half, and you can make it darker with adding more cacao if you have darker hair, and lighter with adding less cacao if you have more blonde hair. So I'm just going to use like a clean makeup brush, or whatever this one is called. Not a pro with these terms. And I'm gonna start, it probably would be easier to do with the mirror than with the camera, but I'm just gonna start applying it on the top of the scalp. Gonna use the camera as my mirror here, so it's probably, as said, easier to do with a proper mirror. So what I'm doing is I take a little bit on the makeup brush, and then I'm just using like a normal glass food container, clean one. But I guess you can use any also like a clean, empty cosmetic jar or whatever you have on hand that would do the job. But yeah, then I'm like kind of doing the remaining stuff on the lid so I don't get too much at the same time. And you just apply it all over, and you can massage it in a little bit. I'm super curious to see how it's gonna look like. I really hope it's gonna work, because this is actually, if this works well, it's gonna help me prolong the washers even more. It's a gradual process, so if you've been like washing your hair super often, like every day, every second day, every 3 days, of course your hair is used to like producing always oils, because the hair oils that your scalp produces, they're like the best like oils for your hair. So being able to have those oils in your hair and especially brush them into your ends, I'm gonna make another video on this, but that's like so good for your hair. And as said, it's really not good for the hair to just keep washing the oils out all the time, because we are not meant to be washing our hair as often as we do in the modern days. Just gonna grab a mirror and see. Oh yeah, it's actually really nice. So you can see that the oily effect is totally gone now. It actually looks really like healthy. It doesn't look dirty at all. And I don't know if you can see it through the video, but it's like it added a nice volume as well. So I feel like if I were to now put a hairstyle in, like make a braid or a bun or something, like it gives like this volume and this kind of structure for the hair. I actually really like it. I'm glad I filmed this. I'm definitely gonna make a more detailed video. I'm gonna put the recipe in the description, but this is just like a very raw and real on the spot video that I just wanted to film for you, so that you see that it's actually super simple. So you only need arrowroot powder. I believe you can also do this with cornstarch. I haven't done that version, so I had arrowroot powder at home, so I used that one, and then the raw cacao. And as said, like playing with the amount, depending on how dark your hair is or how blonde your hair is, you can make the dry shampoo like match your shade, and then just applying it, massaging it in, and you have a fresh hair to go without needing to wash it, without needing to wet it. And you can prolong the time between your washes, or if you're in a rush or whatever reason you don't want to wash your hair or wet your hair, try this out and let me know how it goes. I put my hair in a simple ponytail, and as you can see, it looks really good from the scalp. It doesn't look greasy or oily or dirty at all. And also one thing that I wanted to mention, as I love with natural beauty stuff, is the simplicity and the minimalism of it. So actually I had this dry shampoo because I originally made this as the foundation to use for my skin, as a foundation, like a mineral natural foundation and bronzer. And I thought, let me just see how that would go for the dry shampoo. So now it's like 2-in-1 or 3-in-1 at least. So that's also one thing that you can trial with, is using it as a foundation for your skin.